Hey guys, welcome back to JR14. Here we are with another video for you guys today. And today, my integrated engineering crate engine arrived for the Project Mark 7. So guys, today we're actually going to do an unboxing of the crate engine. We're actually going to show you what's inside. We're going to show you what the block looks like. We're going to go over some specs, and we're going to see if there's any information in the box for you guys so that this way you're able to get the information. But before we start, what I need you to do is pause the video and make sure that you subscribe. Also, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, and also merch is available. So if you do like the hoodie that I'm wearing, you want to purchase one for yourself, make sure right below the video feed, right below it, you go ahead and click and you select the merch that you want and have it shipped directly to you. Now let's get started with the actual video. I mean, obviously before we get started though, we're going to check and see what these guys are doing. What you spraying? You spray painting his engine bay? What you doing, man? You spraying, here go Calvin.
Paint, put a paint in it.
You spray paint his engine. Yo, this dude's spray painting his engine bay right now.
My favorite color. Clear.
He's like, yo. You look really good on camera. Yo, you gonna get me demonetized, man, I swear. That already, not even a minute in the video. Not even a minute in. Yo, if y'all want to get a BMW, if y'all really want to get a BMW, pick up one of these, man. If y'all...
Don't do it. Wait, you get the
don't... That right there is Felipe. He's going to be the actual one doing the full engine rebuild series. And before we talk about engine rebuild, we got Gio in the building, but he don't want to be on camera though. So we're going to get his face in a little later on though. Here is Krusty. Ooh. Oh my God. So pretty much it's about a month after, and obviously the reason why is because we had to make sure we get all the parts. We had to make sure we get everything. Don't worry. I know my bumper is sitting on the roof. When I had to tow the car, I had to take off the bumper. Don't knock me for it. It's on that. So it's not scratching up anything or anything like that. So, and, ooh, it's got no coolant in it, but that's fine. We have a leaking, is it leaking fluids? I think it is leaking fluids. Yeah, she hurt pretty bad. So we're actually going to go, like, again, on Monday. Today's Friday. So obviously by the time you get to this video, it'll be much later, but it don't matter. A few things really quickly of what we're deleting. These are going to be changed out, as you guys already know. Yeah, these are okay. The grounds. We're actually going to be deleting the Pcv system altogether. We're not going to be running it anymore at all. We're going to be obviously not using the Forge Motorsport one because we're deleting the Pcv. We're going to be doing a bunch of different things, but you know, that carbon fiber still look good though. Ooh. Look a little dirty and dusty though, but we're going to, after all said and done, we're going to clean her up. But right now, also, that's the shop car's new project car that they're working on. We're not going to talk too much about that. Top secret stuff. What? Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? No. You want breakfast? I got you. You want breakfast? Nah, we need you to get this engine out ASAP, man. He on his phone right now, but this guy does like crazy work. He just did a heater core in a 5 Series. Yo, never in its life I ever want to own a 5 Series after that job, after seeing that. But yo, look at the special sauce in here. She don't run right. She don't run right now though. But that's pretty sexy. Damn, that shit was metal. None of y'all know this, but me and my girlfriend call her car Nikki. So Nikki about to get a new heart. Ooh. She's your queen to be. Oh, I will. See, Gio's very aggressive. It's so small.
Oh, it's just a block.
Yeah. No, it's the
block pistons.
block pistons.
No,
rods,
but
it's
I'm
already
saying,
built.
like, it's...
Oh, no, we're transferring everything from this to this.
Okay, gotcha.
Engine bag furnished for your local. Oh, damn.
I don't want to cut it open yet, but
Yeah, because we don't want it.
that's sealed. Let's leave it sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, to absorb the moisture.
Yeah.
Nah, these things can push numbers, though.
It's supposed to push.
Now it's going to be able
It's
to. Now it's going to be able
now we're going to have no issues.
to. No problem now.
Damn.
Send it.
right?
I
Send
don't
it.
know. I'm still
Send it.
trying to gap him though. I don't know.
Oh my God. The guy in the 4 Series of 435 and 55 problems over here.
up now.
He says to keep up.
I just want to be able to record. Just like give me a little bit so I can record.
Yo, that's how I feel all winter.
They give you candies.
Huh?
They give you candies.
Yeah, they always do that.
What do they do?
The
They
candy.
ready to leave candy.
Oh, they left candy. Hey, there's candy in the bottom of it.
Oh, they actually gave us candy.
Dang. Thank you, IE. Okay. Nice and cold. She's going to be cold-hearted than everybody else on the road. So, guys, you asked for it. This is what we get when you guys ask for stuff. So, this is...
We're gonna have to package it back up, maybe. We gotta save all this stuff.
Oh, man. So that engine's garbage, not garbage. So supposedly they're supposed to give you candy in it. So go ahead. We cracked it open. Now we're going to open it. All right. So, guys, all right. So this is your short block right here. This is the 2 point. You can put that down. This is the 2 liter TSI Gen 3. It seems as if to buy it already assembled from a manufacturer, IE is the only one that does it. You can go to different shops to custom make certain stuff. Here's the shims right here. You're going to need 2 of these shims to make sure that the head lines up perfectly and everything. So we have that. So now let's talk a little bit about this engine. This engine, it's still a 2 liter. It's not bored out or anything like that. The actual cylinders themselves are a little bit bored out. So I believe these stock pistons are about 81 millimeters factory. These are 83. These are Mahal 93. These are Mahal pistons. They're actually 9.3 to 1 compression, so the compression is still low to run high boost applications. GTIs, especially the Mark 7, like you see with mine, are well known for running a high amount of boost. All right, man. Take care. Take care. He's out of here. It's Friday. He's out. Look at him. He's happy. He's smiling too. But back to the engine. So we have Mahal pistons. We also have Tucson. We have Tuscan. We actually have Tuscan connecting rods as well as Mahali race bearings that are F1 style. So now this block, from what IE is advertising, it should hold 500 plus horsepower, and that is kind of where we're going with this. Watch a later video later on when we talk about all the parts that we're going to do. There are going to be there's a lot of parts that's going to be replaced, but there's going to be a lot of parts as well that's actually going to be upgraded to make the higher application. But stay tuned for that video. This out yet. You will see this actually on an engine hoist later on, and we'll actually go more in depth with this. But actually what I do want to look at and see what they do give you. So they actually do ship the crate in. And if you don't know where they're located in Utah. They give you this too. It looks like they gave you a banner, some candy, some Sour Patches, and a keychain. But this is what I wanted to look at here. Yo, give me that Yo, Calvin. And this is very important. Oh man, it's already leaking oil. Oh man, talk about Volkswagen problems. All right, so in here they give you what is actually called the verification sheet, or the specs, the spec sheet. So this is the engine specs right here. They give you each cylinder. They show you who built it, the invoice number, Gen 3 short block, the day it was built, which was the 25th, the serial number of the engine, the bore diameters, the piston and the clearance on cylinders 1, 2, 3, and 4, the piston, the pin rod clearances, the crank journals, the rod journal numbers, and everything. They give you everything here, which is pretty cool. So what they don't tell you here, and this is kind of what I was a little bit bummed about, and they actually sign off on who actually expertly assembled by, and they give you some Mahali stickers here as well. So we do have all the information here for race applications. This is technically considered a race engine, and we're going to leave that in there. Calvin, you can, if you can you put that cover back on? Oh, actually, hang on.
When am I getting my candy?
I'll take the candy now so you can have it. Jesus Christ. You're always hungry. Okay, so now, I'm sure you guys are going to ask, why did I decide to go with this? Why didn't I just buy an original short block? Why didn't I just buy a whole new engine? Now, how much do these retail for? One, I got mine through ECS. I got mine through ECS Tuning. This thing sounds nasty. Gio, just blip it a little bit. Just blip it a little bit, Gio. Ooh. A little bit more, just a little bit more. Just. Oh, okay. I said a little bit. Oh my God. do you guys think? Think I should just get rid of the Mark 7 right now, buy an M3 E92, do rod bearings, and just send it? This guy's saying yes. This guy's saying yes. Obviously, this build series has been expensive. The car's been sitting here for about a month due to the fact that literally the only issue was that getting all the parts, getting everything together here. It's not that I didn't have the money. It's not I wasn't prepared. This guy. It's not that I wasn't prepared. It's not that I wasn't ready to do this. I already knew how much everything was roughly going to cost. But you know what? Things are coming up, and we haven't even taken the engine apart. The bottom end I'm not worried about. It's the cylinder head. So since I got Gio's money now, I'd rather just pay him the labor now. I'd rather just pay him his labor now. Have you ever heard of that? Like someone willing to pay you before they do the work?
That's trust right there.
I trust them. I'm going to pay them the money now.
See, now I know what to do. I'm going to get paid, shut the doors, and run to VR or something. I'm going to take that. Nice second guessing.
Oh, God. Do I need to put Chase on standby?
Just let them know that, yo, this might be a chargeback. I'm just letting y'all know real quick.
I'm doing it. I did do it, but I don't know the outcome of when I do it. So I'm just letting y'all know before I make the decision to do it.
Just in case.
Because he might do something that I don't know what's going to be done. So before I do it, I just need to let y'all know. So I'm going to go and pay this labor to him, and then we're going to close this video out, and that's it. So why did I decide to go this route? Why didn't I just buy, Jay, you could have bought a Golf R engine with 50,000 miles on it. Oh, Jay, you could have bought another GTI motor for $2,500 with, no wear on it. Oh, Jay, you could have did this. Oh, Jay, you could have did that. And listen, I've seen a lot of you guys comments, and you guys definitely did send me some cool things. Oh, you already know what time it is. So the reason why I decided to go this route instead of possibly, getting a used engine is because the other engines are used. If you guys watch me on Instagram, you guys really know about why I decided to go brand new and something that's fresh, that's never been ran before, rather than going ahead and, possibly buying a used engine that's possibly been abused before, not taken care of well enough, or things of that nature. So we do have the crate motor available, and they, obviously Integrated Engineering definitely had it available. I said it would have been just a good opportunity to just go ahead and, possibly do it. So because of the reasoning of why we decided to just go ahead and do it is just because it only makes sense to. Obviously, this is going to be an expensive build. This is not a cheap build by any means. Obviously, I kind of wanted to even run a little bit more power safely. And I knew it would, if the crank walk issue didn't happen, then I would be limited on torque and what I can do with torque. So that was the major concern of what I had an issue with doing. And as you guys can see, they're lifting up that M3. There's the owner right there. Hey, there he is. This guy's going to make it all happen, man. He's going to make it happen. He's excited. I'm excited. We're all excited. Calvin's excited. Today's Friday. When you guys are watching this video, the car will already be taken apart. But today's Friday. We're actually starting the car on Monday morning. So that's going to be pretty dope. Good shot, by the way. So it only made sense just to do an engine like this because I'd rather pay a couple $1,000s more to make sure that
Can I get my candy?
Yes, you can get your candy. It's the small things, right? It's the small things. So we have that information there. Now I want to talk to you guys. Obviously, later on in the build series, we're going to talk about break-in. I was hoping that they gave me some type of instructions of how to break in this bottom end, but they don't. So I have my own procedure. No, don't send it. If you send it, then bad stuff happens, and then you just wasted a lot.
Just send it.
No. See, it ain't his car, so that's why he's laughing, because he know it ain't his car. But so Integrated Engineering, that's what we're doing right now. And we got like I said, we got the IE short block. It's supposed to hold up to about 500 plus torque and horsepower. So I'm actually going to contact Integrated Engineering on a later date to figure out what is the exact torque level. But considering the fact that GTIs with stock blocks can hold up to about 440 pound-feet, I don't see why not that I can actually have about 460, 470 pound-feet of torque with no issues at all. But, to each its own. You can pretty much, if you guys want the Integrated Engineering block and you guys already go through a certain vendor, I would recommend ECS. They usually have it on their site. So you could definitely go through there if you want to check out the price. The good thing about ECS is they will actually have the full price for you. There's a little bit of confusion with the cores and stuff like that, but ECS will have the full value priced for you, which is, I believe, around $6,000. Again, I wish that I can have it out for you, but these guys are working hard in the shop, and unfortunately, you know, they're moving, as you guys can clearly see, there's a lot of cars. They're moving cars in and out, getting jobs done and whatnot. Here's Calvin. And actually Calvin is going to be, you know, obviously he's very... Yeah, you are. He's not going to be. He's going to be watching. Obviously, you know, he just graduated. Congratulations. I always say that without you around, and I wish he just graduated trade school for automotive school. So, you know, congratulations. He is certified to tear up your cars. Not just no. If you guys, you know, obviously he now is mechanic certified. So I don't know what the actual term is. I'm just a DIYer, but he's the actual guy now that has the full experience on doing this stuff, from brakes, electrical, fuel, engine work, turbos, superchargers, things of that nature. So he's familiar with that. You can't get the other one, gentlemen. Oh yeah, plug yourself.
Oh yeah.
Plug yourself.
Prinko Rapid, come see us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We do the most crazy raps there are. And I just want to shout out Mookie. I love you.
I'm going to assume that Mookie is actually his wife. I hope this is his wife. But guys, like I said, if you did like this video, make sure give this video a thumbs up. It's very important. This is the start of the build series. This is part 1. And also make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to JR14 for more content with the engine build series.